Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome here if you're new. So I'm in a bit of a charming mood at the moment. No, I'm not trying to charm you. I'm just very drawn to my charms at the moment. You might have noticed that in the past 3 readings on my channel, I've been using my charms that I've got here. Now, obviously, I use them at the end of my tea leaf readings as an additional message, which I did in my last one. But in the subsequent readings, I was also very guided to use my charms. Not quite sure why, but I go through phases, I guess. And I think in my last reading, I actually said that I might do a charms reading. So that's what I'm going to do today. I hope you enjoy it. Now, take what resonates and leave the rest, because obviously this is general. The messages may be global predictions or messages, or more personal messages for you. So we'll just see what we get. So bear with me as I just pull out the charms. I'm just going to sort of scatter them randomly. Be interesting to see where they fall. Do you know something else? I've been guided to look for some more. I've got quite a few. See, we've got more left in there. Pull a few more. But to see if I can find any others. So we've got more variations. I may do that after this reading, actually. Just see what else there is out there. So bear with me as I just tune in and see what comes through. I might get visions. So rather than sort of looking at individual charms, I'm just going to see like the collective message that I feel. Now, the first thing I'm being drawn to here is the snowflake and the wheel. Yeah, I'm seeing that like the wheel of fortune. Now that's over there. So that's in the east. Could be something that comes from the east. It starts in the east with a snowflake. I feel this is to do with the weather. Some sort of snowstorm. It gets very cold. Now here in the UK, the past week, I was just thinking about this morning, it's been extremely cold. For November, anyway, it snowed, actually. It's interesting, we've got the snowflake. And it was kind of more like January weather. Now it's died down, it's warmer. So extremes in temperature and weather is what I'm feeling with the wheel. Something shifts. With the wheel, I'm also getting like manipulation, which came out in my last predictions reading for next year. Weather manipulation, making it extremely cold, potentially. Coming from the east, it may swoop over. I feel like I'm a weather forecaster here. Sort of looking at the map, of the world. Yeah, but swoop over the rest of the world. That's what I'm feeling with that one. Some of you may have noticed very strange weather events as well. Not just snow and cold, but maybe fog, which is something I feel is coming as well. That came out in my predictions reading for 2026. Now over here we've got 2021 that's come out, and it was upside down. So something that started around that time, or maybe the year before that, 2020. I wonder what that might have been. This is when a lot of people start to awaken, but some didn't as well. So this is where that we saw a shift in some people as well in terms of their behaviour, things that they absorbed is what I'm going to say. Wow, I didn't realise I've got 2 peace symbols in my set. I do have some duplicates. We've got 2, one over there, one over there, east and west. So peace as well, peace coming in, peace surrounding us. Because notice that's there, like out of the way, so that could even indicate that's going to end. At some point it will. But we may see some more strange weather events first, I guess. Also, right up north, we've got a jigsaw piece, and that can show the overall picture. So this is what we're obviously looking at in this reading, but something like finding something out. For some of you, this could be something personal to you, that you find out, a realisation, an awakening. But I'm also getting globally, we start to find out the truth. The truth is coming to light more and more in terms of different things that have been happening in our world. And that brings us this peace, I feel, inner peace for a lot of people. Could be some chaos as well, inner chaos. But peace surrounds us. I'm getting angels as well coming through here. Now this is really interesting, everyone. I just paused the camera there a moment to channel from Spirit, and what Spirit was saying is that these things in the middle here are some of the things that are going to fall to bring this peace. Now, it's interesting, first of all, we've got a tower moment, destruction in the world, which has come out in quite a lot of my readings. The Eiffel Tower, so monuments going down, I feel, potentially. So possibly something in France, but other big monuments. We've also got a crown here. So some monarchies, I'm getting the UK with that one, but it could be other ones around the world. They're going to crumble. Tower moments for them. Could be that some of these truths are around what's been going on there. We've also got an aeroplane, and it was upside down, so planes falling from the sky. More air disasters. We've been seeing quite a lot of them, and I do have a theory around that, which I may do another reading on. But this is, I feel this is also to do with like souls disappearing. When this chaos happens, things start to destruct. Inner self-destruction I'm getting, but also destruction in the world. Chaos, planes going down, crashes, all sorts of chaos, as I said. There's also musical notes here, so the music industry. I mean, that's another corrupt one, isn't it? A lot of corruption, corrupt things, system that's been built on solid ground, like the tower, as our main symbol, are going to collapse. That's what I feel is the message here. We got an elephant that was upside down. Burdens being released, because I'm just hearing elephants carry heavy loads, burdens, memories from the past, there's also a key. Things that have been locked away, hidden, secrets, coming to light. So as I said, in the world, or maybe for some of you this is things related to you. I'm getting lawsuits for some of you, potentially. We've got the pliers here, things that have caused anxiety and worries for some of you. We've also got a padlock. So there's the key, there's the padlock. Yeah. So things that have been locked away, hidden from us in the world, out there, and maybe from you in your personal life. We're going to find the answer, the jigsaw piece there at the top. So it's like that's our main theme. Finding an answer, or answers rather, to mysteries, things that have been hidden from us, corruption, ill intent. I'm suddenly hearing food as well, our food industry, things that are hidden in our food that they don't tell us about. We've got a koala there, it was upside down. So Australia coming through here, could be something that happens in particular in Australia, with it being next to the lock. Something hidden, that's been hidden from the people there, that comes out. A koala is about community, family. So for some of you it could be linked to your family, your stability. With the tower, you know, there could be some sort of destruction in Australia. I'm getting actually coming out. Yeah, Spirit's just showing me this piece symbol's upside down. So a lack of peace, as I said, with all this chaos, it could get quite turbulent and chaotic for a while. Especially with this destruction. As I said, things falling, collapsing, our system, but also structures, monuments, governments, monarchies. But it all brings change. We've got the stork, and that came out, you may remember, at the end of my global predictions for 2026 reading that I recently did. And this can show a change. Obviously a stork is associated with birth, bringing babies, you know, fertility, something new, and that's right in the middle there as well. So that's interesting. I'm also seeing this flower here like blossom. So spring could be a time of hope because there's a star near it. Healing and hope. Regeneration with the starfish there as well. Wow, and we've got also dragonfly right at the top. And that came out in I don't think it was the predictions reading, I think it was the one before that, about the enemy. It was one of those two readings anyway. It was on a card, it wasn't a charm. And obviously the dragonfly is adaptable, it can fly up, down, sideways and backwards. It's also a symbol of change, so we've got that a lot here. Transformation. Self-realisation, expressing ourselves, and there's also a heart there, so opening up your heart. So maybe some reconciliation, changes in relationships for some people. And that was right at the top. So we've got the jigsaw piece. Dragonfly is like the main theme. We've also got mittens again. I think that came out in my predictions reading. And that, with that one, it's close to the koala. They're both about community. People coming together in their communities, I feel, in the future. Symbol of loyalty, protection, the unknown. So things that were hidden coming to light again. Really coming out. Wow, we've also got a dolphin, which I also see as community, teamwork, harmony. Symbol of protection as well. Dolphin and fish are showing us good luck, I feel. So yeah, we're really getting the sea come out. Some of you may live close to the sea. Starfish, dolphin. Coming through here, where you love the sea. Australia is strongly coming through, though, as well. A change in Australia, I'm just hearing. See if I can get anything else. I'm hearing destruction, elimination, and peace. Okay, so it could start in Australia. I have said that before, and it's interesting we had the east over here with the wheel. So like it starts in the east as a Z, it sweeps across the world. I'm feeling a sense of doubt, though, for some people who don't have faith and they've closed their hearts, because we've got a heart here that's upside down. Near this peace symbol. So right now we're seeing it, aren't we? I've said about the energies out there, the strange things I've been noticing. A lot of you have noticed it as well. It's people who've closed their hearts, and unfortunately, with this pig here with wings upside down, I'm seeing that as the dark spirits surrounding some people. So unfortunately, they've been infested by darkness, closed their hearts, they're not at peace, and they're trying to inflict that on others as well. So just be mindful of who you're around. I've been saying this in quite a few of my readings. So we must make sure we keep opening our hearts, helping others, do the same thing, express unconditional love, even to those people, if they do these things, just observe it, but be mindful of your reaction to them. Don't react or respond, let's say, because you could provoke. Instead, try and help them see the light. I'm getting light workers coming through in this reading. Wow, everyone. Okay, I'm not sure if you can see this. Yeah, I'm just sort of looking at it from like a bird's eye view. And this part, have you noticed it looks a bit like a crown? It's like the spikes. Yeah, crown. So we've got the crown there. So I'm feeling like a change in leadership, a as I said about the shift in royalty, maybe the truth about royalty as well. And some, yeah, like people who are elevated, I'm hearing, like royalty. So the true royal people, if that makes sense, you know? Those who have been in their positions of royalty, blue blood, have been planted there by the dark forces, or they are. A lot of them, not going to say all of them, but a lot of them are there, and they shouldn't be. We are all royalty. Anyway, you know, why should we revere, you know, these people? What exactly makes them more special? But anyway, I'll leave that there. But I'm just feeling with this, yeah, people at the top going down, and those who've been overlooked being put into these positions like royalty, like leaders, let's say, more than royalty. That's really what I'm feeling coming through there. Bear with me as I just see if anything else comes through. Spirit's just pointing out the bear up there, actually. It's upside down. But I'm hearing nobility with that one, obviously it's at the top. So it could be people out there who are very strong, courageous, curious types, who are put into these positions. Now also below that we've got a gift here, and I'm hearing recognition for some people, an opportunity, happiness, celebration for some people in the future. Could even be, again, something in your life, something unexpected that comes your way, surprise, receiving a gift or an opportunity. Okay everyone, so an extra thing I'm going to do is, in my owl I've got some letters. So this could be some bonus messages for some of you with your initial, or just see what else comes through. Wow, now that just flew there above the elephant, and it's an E. E for elephant. How appropriate. Okay, so we've got E, S, Z, Y, C, and K. Going to pull a few more. Another K. Wow, K is really coming through. L, X, W, N, Q, and T. It's interesting because that's kind of also like a W there that we got. So it could be a sign. W, the crown, coming through there. We've got key that's come out in the letters actually, and obviously we had the key there. So yeah, unlocking some truths. Some of you might move home with the key. Finding the answer though is really coming through in this reading. Key, jigsaw piece. So I just got to call that one out. But yeah, some of you I think might be moving home, or you'd like to. You might move unexpectedly in the future. We've got Ken comes through as a name. So I'm just going to see if I can channel anything with any of these letters as well, like names. I'm hearing Kate. Actually, that's an interesting word, W, isn't it? So, okay, something to do with royalty coming through that we might find out. Really getting that. Terry, yeah, you know what? The name Terry has been coming through recently. I've been meaning to say it in other readings because sometimes I get names in my tea leaf readings. Terry. Male. I feel it's a male, but it could be female as well. But I was getting a male who's very awakened soul, very grounded, calm person who like teaches others and shares their light with others just through being there with them. Beautiful energy. Keep doing that. And that's not just Terry, that's a lot of you watching. You are light workers. You're being guided to keep shining your light. Just being present. That's what I mean by light worker. You don't have to necessarily do teaching or sharing the word. It's just your presence that helps ground people. You know, those with the cold, closed hearts. It could be that someone just needs a smile. You know, you light up their day. Someone might even say that to you. You've made my day. Just by being there, just through something you said. Maybe. I've noticed that in some people I meet. They don't say it, but I know that from, you know, my experience, for example, if I smile or say, oh, thank you very much, say something nice, you can tell you've uplifted that person. And some people need it. So I'm just being guided to say that, you know, we must be mindful of our actions. Because we don't know what the person we're interacting with has gone through. As well, we could help them. So that's coming through for a reason. See if I can get anything else. Now I'm just being drawn to the initial C there. That's like it's upside down, or it's sideways rather. So someone who's struggling a little bit, I feel, possibly has the initial C. Doesn't have to just be the case though, but I'm feeling C. That has some energies around them. I'm hearing Zoe. Essentially we've got Z. Could be someone around you with the initial Z or Zoe. And the initial S. Because this S is backwards. That's really interesting how that's come out. So some misaligned energies here that could be affecting your energy. So just be mindful of interacting with those people. You might want to pull back a little bit if you can. Set boundaries. Be strong as well. I know it can be difficult. I'm suddenly getting narcissists come through. It's kind of links to my last readings, doesn't it? When I've said about the enemy, the way he'll get to you through others. That's what I'm seeing here in the letters. It might be bringing you down for some of you, so try to do things to lift your energy and your thoughts as well. I'm suddenly seeing sky as well, that's come out there. So yeah, right back to the beginning of the reading with the snowflake, things in the sky that come out of the sky that aren't natural. That came out of my predictions reading. Look up to the sky, we're going to see signs up there, lights. if we see a colourful sky, a very colourful sky, that could be a sign of a shift that's about to happen, supernatural shift. Potentially. Changes in the sky, I'm hearing, yeah. I'm also noticing Zen coming through here with the peace symbols. That's the guidance. Find that place of peace, inner peace, and you won't be affected by things around you that try and provoke you, and they'll soon move away. I've noticed that if you show it doesn't affect you, they just stop. Because you're in a place, a very aligned place. So try meditation with Zen, or find a peaceful place you can retreat to. I'm really being drawn to the initial L. If that's your initial, so what I was seeing was a shell and a staff. So you've really retracted, I feel. You're protecting yourself at the moment. Maybe you've pulled away from other energies because it's got too much. If you're an empath and you pick up on energies, you absorb them. I feel you love the sea as well, with the shell, sea life, potentially, or mermaids. So yeah, that's what I'm getting for L. I'm also getting London with L. Something significant in London that happens. We have had a few things happen, haven't we? There was a big explosion, I believe, recently in a building in London. So yeah, I'm feeling there's going to be more things happen. Yeah, also it's near the tower. Wow. Is it about big monuments? Maybe that's what this is referring to. These big explosions that happen, and then landmarks that go down. Could be a Tower of London, potentially. That's come out actually. Some of my previous readings, I remember I heard London Bridge is falling down. Yes, just remembering. I think that was about a year ago, you know. But as I've said before, we can't always get timing. You know, sometimes I'll get something and it'll be a long time after that it actually occurs. So we'll see. So let's see, final messages for the collective now. Anything else to share? Sorry, everyone. I know there's silence, but I'm just kind of trying to do it in real time so you can see how it works. I often pause the camera because it can take a while for channeled messages to come through. I'm hearing keep shining your light. I'm really being guided to the flower over here a lot as well. Sign of healing, long life, manifestation, beauty. Yeah, and that one's really standing out, you know, actually, out of all the charms. I mean, I know I've got lights here, but the light is being shone on this flower. So I'm getting growth as well for a lot of you, and healing with the peace symbols, peace, healing, realizations with the jigsaw piece there as well. So I'm going to end that there, everyone. I really hope you've enjoyed this charms reading. I've enjoyed doing it. I might do them again, you know. This might be a new thing for the channel. Just another way of channeling messages for the collective. So I really hope you've enjoyed it. Please do let me know in the comments if you have enjoyed it, if anything resonated for you as well. I hope so. I'll see you all very soon. For other readings, please do subscribe if you'd like to see future readings from me as well. Sending peace of a night to you all.